The Cleveland Browns, long caught in quarterback limbo, have thrown a new wild card into the mix: rookie Shedeur Sanders. Once hailed as a rising star and potential franchise savior, Sanders is now grappling with a harsh and unexpected reality, as some analysts have labeled him a loser in the Browns' chaotic quarterback battle. The Browns shook the NFL world during the 2025 draft when they selected two quarterbacks, a bold and unusual move that immediately sparked questions about the team's quarterback future. First, Cleveland snagged Oregon's Dillon Gabriel in the third round, a pick that seemed to indicate where the Browns' priorities might lie. But the intrigue didn't stop there. On day 3, the Browns traded up to grab Colorado's Shedeur Sanders in the 5th round, a move that stunned many, considering Sanders was still on the board so late. The fact that Sanders fell that far in the draft was a surprise in itself. Many expected him to go earlier, given his college production and pedigree. So when the Browns swooped in to claim him, the message was clear. They see something special in Sanders and view him as a key part of their long-term plans. Yet the fallout since then has been far from smooth. Fast forward to organized team activities, OTAs, and rookie minicamps, and the quarterback picture is murkier than ever. The Browns now have 4 quarterbacks competing for the starting job. Not only rookies Sanders and Gabriel, but also seasoned veterans Joe Flacco and Kenny Pickett. The competition is fierce, the stakes are high, and the spotlight is unforgiving. While Sanders was initially considered the Browns' quarterback of the future, early off-season indications have tilted the narrative. Reports from Browns insiders and NFL analysts suggest Dillon Gabriel has gained a subtle but significant edge over Sanders in the quarterback pecking order. Gabriel has consistently received more first-team reps during OTAs, giving him a prime opportunity to build chemistry with the Browns' starting offense. In contrast, Sanders has seen more limited time with the starters, a red flag for a player expected to be in the thick of the action. Bleacher Report's Gary Davenport didn't hold back in his assessment of Sanders' off-season struggles. Labeling Sanders as one of the biggest losers of Browns' OTAs, Davenport highlighted the quarterback's relative lack of playing time and questioned the rookie's standing on the roster. Despite the shock of dropping to day 3, Sanders has remained under intense scrutiny, Davenport wrote. While both Sanders and Gabriel have been the focal points of the Browns' attempts to evaluate their young quarterbacks, it's Gabriel who has predominantly taken reps with the starters, an unmistakable signal. Davenport went even further, casting doubt on Sanders' ability to make the Browns' 53-man roster come the start of the 2025 NFL season. Not long ago, many believed Sanders' ascent to NFL stardom was inevitable. Now he faces a summer filled with relentless pressure and a real battle just to secure a roster spot, Davenport argued. Such commentary paints a bleak picture for Sanders, but is it all doom and gloom? The reality, as with many NFL storylines, is a bit more nuanced. The Browns have clearly hedged their bets with multiple quarterbacks. This quadruple threat approach creates a brutal environment for any player, rookie or veteran. Given Joe Flacco's veteran status and Kenny Pickett's underwhelming performances to date, it's reasonable to assume that the Browns' brass will be more inclined to keep their young assets, including Sanders and Gabriel, around to see which quarterback can grow into a franchise cornerstone. While Gabriel appears to have the inside track as of now, Sanders' draft position and pedigree mean the Browns have significant investment in his development. Teams rarely cut ties with a quarterback they traded up to select, especially one with as much hype and promise as Sanders. Still, the harsh reality is that Sanders' path forward is anything but guaranteed. He's entering a gauntlet of competition with plenty of experience and fresh talent breathing down his neck. The Browns' high-stakes quarterback battle has turned into one of the NFL's most compelling and ruthless position battles this summer. For Sanders, this isn't just a test of talent. It's a trial by fire that will define his NFL future. His off-season reps, his grasp of the Browns' complex offensive schemes, and his ability to perform under pressure will all come under microscope scrutiny. The next few months could see his trajectory skyrocket or stall in frustrating fashion. The Browns fans and front office remain hopeful that Sanders can rise to the occasion, tapping into the same bold confidence and clutch poise he exhibited in college. But if the early reports are any indication, this summer will be a grind unlike any other. And the label of loser is a harsh but real hurdle Sanders must overcome. One thing is certain, the Browns' quarterback saga is far from over. Whether Shedeur Sanders becomes the franchise savior or another casualty in a cutthroat NFL war remains to be seen, but the drama is guaranteed.